Yay! And we're going to get started. So I'm super excited for this call. I absolutely love when we have new team members to invite onto what we like to call Team Boosh. So I am Lauren, and I am the leader of Team Lipstick and Lunches, and Jacqueline, my sister, is the leader of Team Diamonds and Dumbbells. And we kind of like blend and mix into this awesome, fabulous, baboosh team. So when we merge together and do our trainings together, we like to call it Team Boosh. So we're super excited. It's the spring of 2019, and we have so many new beautiful faces to add to the team, and excited that all of you are interested in learning more about this business and taking the first step to being a business owner and an online health and fitness influencer and Team Beachbody coach. So we just wanted to kick off this call. The way that this training overall is going to work is that you have access to an online website that has all of these lessons. There's so much to learn about coaching, and sometimes it can be overwhelming, but we took the time to put it all online for you with short assignments and videos and tutorials, and it's all there as a resource for you and anyone else that joins your team to learn the ins and outs of coaching. And we have that dedicated message thread to keep kind of everybody in check. So y'all can ask questions. If you have a question, somebody else probably has a question too. And really just be able to chat with everybody who's new all at the same time as we're going through and learning. Jack, would you like to add anything?
Not really. I'm just really excited to have all you guys here, and thank you for everyone that's signed up already and has started interacting and asking questions and everything. Lauren and I love questions because, number one, it means that you're excited and eager to learn and that you are taking initiative with your coaching business. So never be scared to ask us anything or ask for advice. But this is a course with a lot of content, and we do kind of give you a heads up of like what to do to throw against the wall and see what sticks. And Lauren will chat more about like a first assignment kind of that we want you guys to do right off the bat so that you're taking action rather than just consuming information and not beginning your business already. So thank you guys for being here and for believing in this opportunity, and we believe in you and know you guys will kick butt with this. So yeah, that's it for me.
Yes. So everybody that is here should be in the message thread as well. So has everybody seen the URL for the website where the trainings are? Could you just give me like a thumbs up or a nod so I know? Okay, perfect. That's great. So all of you are already ahead of the game in the little post that I put through about how to hit the ground running with your business. So we did mention that there's a lot of content in there, and honestly, it's self-paced. We've run things in the past where we've tried to like handhold or say that you have to watch a certain number of videos in a certain time frame, and it doesn't necessarily work for everyone's schedules because everybody has different hours in the day and commitments, and everybody's busy. So this is a self-guided training, and basically you have access to everything now. You can literally go through, and there's some pre-set up things like literally just how to set up your Beachbody website and all of that fun stuff. And then we have 2 weeks worth of training that has informational videos in there. And the first thing that we're going to recommend that you do is take a look at your calendar as a busy person, as a person that is now a business owner as well. And kind of dictate the time that you want to spend to coaching and the times of days that you can dedicate to coaching. So Jack and I have been doing this for going on 6 years now. And when we both started, we were working full time. I still work full time now too. So knowing that I commute into an office and I work Monday through Friday, like a 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 job, I tend to dedicate my time a little bit in the morning during my lunch break when I have it, and in evenings, and then like maybe on the weekends. But it's really important that you kind of like schedule this time in terms of your business and taking time to go through the trainings and to do the daily activities that'll be part of your business activity tracker, because I can tell you from experience that if you don't schedule out the time or set aside the time to do this, this could be the thing that falls to the bottom of your priority list. And if that happens time and time again, it's going to be a lot harder for your business to get up and running and get up off the ground. So just take a look at your calendar, figure out the time that you have to dedicate. And it's not like it has to be 2 hours a day. You can honestly like dedicate between 30 to 60 minutes a day and find those hours in the day to dedicate time. And it's going to make it a whole lot easier and a lot less intimidating, I guess, to say, to go through all of the things that you need to do. So that's the second thing that you can do to get yourself up and running. And the next two that we have listed are honestly kind of just like not waiting to feel like you know everything, not waiting to feel like you have to be an expert or feel comfortable to talk live on video or anything like that. But it's to start sharing and make sure that your social media presence is now reflecting the fact that you're a coach and you're able to help people with their health and fitness if they're interested in working with you. So I'm kind of like popping into number 4 and then I'll go to number 3. But since all of you are here, all of you are doing some sort of a Beachbody program or following a nutrition plan. And the easiest way for you to find people to help is by sharing your journey on a consistent basis on your social media. So that doesn't mean that it has to be like a bikini pic or before and after picture every single day. It's about finding what you feel comfortable in sharing, but it's finding a way to consistently show up and to prove that these programs work and this community works and it's worked well for you. And by showing up and sharing on social media, it makes it really easy to have conversations with people that engage with your posts. When you start talking about the new programs or the boot camps that your team is running, because they see that you're doing it too, it makes you look like a credible source as a coach that they could come to and they could trust to purchase a program from to get the help that they're wanting. And honestly, sometimes I think that new coaches might tend to overthink it or think that you have to have the perfect photo or caption or things like that. But in all honesty, you guys signed up because you like the products and you like the community, and it's really just starting to find interesting ways to share that on a consistent basis to others. So everyone's following something right now. So we'd encourage you to, starting tomorrow, make it a goal of yours to share something every single day that's somehow related to Beachbody and to the products. And that could be anything from a sweaty selfie one day. It could be a picture of the lunch that you packed. And maybe you used to never pack lunch before because you would always buy out. It could be posting maybe about the new people that you met or the coach that is like talking on this call to you or something. Like Meredith and I have never even met in person and she signed up as a coach, but like we know each other via online for years. Same with me and Alyssa, like we're both Backstreet Boy fans, and we know each other online, but like we've never met. So that could be a post just saying how like the community kind of brought you together. So just thinking about those little things that you kind of like cherish each day about Beachbody and just start sharing it. It doesn't have to be like over dramatic. But as you start to like sprinkle those things in and share about them regularly, A, it gets easier to do. And B, it gives you kind of things to talk about, especially as you're starting new conversations with people. Yeah. Do you have anything to add?
Number 1, I can't believe you haven't met Meredith. Even I've met Meredith. I spray tanned her once. No, but I know like for the coaches that I have on here, you guys are coaches because you are already doing this. So like if you guys have any tips on how you, like Nicole, you're always sharing about Lift For and stuff like that. So it's very organic. So if you have any tips as a newer person on what you're doing and like how you create stuff to post and whatnot, like just share it in our group message thread. But just know that social media is, and we'll go over this in the Boss Babe Academy, it's your storefront. And if you're not showing up to your storefront, people aren't going to come up and buy from you. They're going to buy from someone else that's showing up every day to their storefront. So again, doesn't have to be anything crazy. You just got to be the one like waving, hey, I'm here. This is what I'm doing. And your social media shouldn't be all Beachbody. It should still be everything else that encompasses your life, you know, whether it's your family, hobbies, significant others, pets, stuff like that. It shouldn't just be Beachbody. So we'll go over more of social media training with that. But yeah, definitely just setting up your little lemonade stand and showing up this week. And then next week we'll show you how to rake in the dimes for your lemonade.
Yes, exactly.
That's a great analogy, right?
And I think we're starting to share on social media just some of the things to think about are kind of what your profile looks like now versus what you want your profile to look like as being a coach or a health and fitness influencer. So it's not like you have to go and run out and like book a professional photographer or anything overnight. But it is keeping in mind that you're going to be connecting with new people. So making sure that your picture and your main picture we usually recommend is a picture of you and that you're smiling. Like you want to look approachable and happy and like someone that someone would want to connect with. You also want to add the fact that you are an online health and fitness coach. So whether it's on Instagram or Facebook, you can kind of add it as like a job or a line in your bio, but just letting people know, especially because on Instagram nowadays, it's like you see people posting fitness stuff all the time. Sometimes they just post it for their own accountability versus distinguishing the fact that like, you're a professional that someone could come to if they have questions or they want to get a program from. Go ahead, Jack.
And you can use different words instead of coach, like coach, influencer, ambassador, advocate, just like different words if you wanted to set yourself apart. The thesaurus is an amazing thing online. So I usually just type in words and look up a synonym for it.
Definitely. I love that.
But yeah, take a look at Lauren and I's Instagram if you need, and Corey's if you need like ideas. But there is a section of the Boss Babe Academy that goes over how to like make over your profile. But this is something that's kind of time sensitive and would be good to freshen up.
Yes. The other thing that you'll just want to kind of check up on too is your privacy settings, and especially with Instagram, because Instagram is a really great way to connect with strangers and it doesn't feel weird, is the fact that you'll want your profile to be public. And sometimes I've had coaches before that before going public, it's like maybe they clear out some of the content, maybe if they don't want as many photos of their family or this or that or the vacation they went on or their new house or something on there. Totally acceptable to kind of like clean house and look at it. But when you think about social media nowadays and how, again, this is going to be your storefront, being able to connect with people and to give value with your content and easily do that where they can follow you and not have to request things is going to be a really important thing to do. So just being aware of that and taking a look at what your profiles look like now and making some tweaks will be great. And then like Jack said, we'll have some other updates in terms of when you see a little bit of the more advanced like design things and things that we've done with our profile. Cool. Makes sense? Hopefully, everybody? Okay, awesome. I think those were like the 4 main things that I had. Jack, I don't know if you had anything else that you wanted to touch on.
Yeah, just like Lauren mentioned, it's a self-paced course, but it's like basically 2 weeks worth of information. So midway, we'll probably message you guys and do another call to like set up or just check in and see what questions you guys have. Again, we will not hold your hand. We will run with you. We will walk with you. But we can't hold your hand through this. So it is up to you to show up every day. First for yourself, for your health and fitness, and doing a program and drinking your Shakeology, because if you're not doing it, no one else, like the universe works in this way. If you're not doing something and you're asking someone else to, they're not going to do it if you're not doing it. So you guys show up for you first, your consistency, your health, and then just bring a whole bunch of people with you. So yeah, we'll have probably a midway call, probably end of next week, I guess. But if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to our group thread, and we're happy to answer any questions you may have.
Yep. And I think what we said before too is like, just know this is brand new for everybody who's joining. So don't feel silly about any questions that you may have. If you have it, someone else probably has it too. So we really like doing it in this way of pairing up newbies together, so you guys can learn together and can share together, and can possibly like team up in the future to do your own challenges and groups together as well. And I know I touched on this, I think, with some of my newer coaches, but Jack, I'm sure yours is the same. The boot camps or the challenge groups that you are a part of now as a customer, we run those for our team. So when you start to bring on new customers and you have people that purchase through your website and want to join us, you don't have to go and create your own new like boot camp or anything. We all do this as a team so they can join our groups. And it's nice because it's not a ton of pressure or a ton of work up front for you in terms of having to create your own group. That's why we function as a team.
Yep.
And right now we have separate groups running for the Shaun T program that's going on and the Ultimate Portion Fix as well. So we'll talk a little bit about like understanding the program launches and content planning and things like that. But luckily we have that covered as a team, and we have a ton of resources for our customers and our team as a whole. So I think it's a great team to be a part of. Not that I'm biased or anything.
The best team
Best
in Beachbody. So just get ready. Hold on to your knickers, ladies.
Quality over quantity. That's what is.
Yes. I said it as an analogy. Like, would you want to go to a doctor's office and just have like a doctor that has so many patients and they just run all over the place and you just feel like you've been like one night standed by them? I don't know if you've ever been to a doctor's office and you're like, did you even listen to me? Or like, what's going on? Or would you rather have a doctor that's going to take the time to listen, to talk to you, to meet your needs, to really figure out what you want, what your goals are? We are that second doctor.
We are that second doctor.
Gentlemen. Quality.
I love it.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, thank you guys for joining. We don't want to take up your time. We'd rather you honestly be going through the lessons if you have an extra 10 minutes set aside or whatever. So please let us know any questions you have, and we'll be checking in intermittently, and can't wait to see what you guys think.
We love it. Thank you for joining, guys. I always this is so weird.
See you later.
All right. Bye, ladies. Thank you.